Hello everybody, Captain Marty here. It is Tuesday, August the 12th. We're having a great time out at Pirates Cove this week for the Alice Kelly Ladies Billfish Tournament and for the Pirates Cove Billfish Tournament. I'll tell you what's going on when I come back in just a moment.
Locally owned and operated since 1971, Billy's Seafood has been providing the locals and visitors of the Outer Banks with some of the freshest seafood you'll find. Not too far off the beaten path down Collington Road in KDH, Billy's Seafood has become a landmark for those seeking top-notch seafood at affordable prices. Billy's Seafood also has beer, wine, grandma's tuna salad, and other groceries as well. To see more, go online to billyseafoodobx.com. Billy's Seafood, putting fresh seafood on your table for over 50 years.
At Fishing Unlimited on the Nags Head Manio Causeway, not only can you get stocked up with all the bait, tackle, and amenities necessary to fish, but you can also be your own captain. That's right. At Fishing Unlimited, you can rent one of their spacious pontoon boats to go fishing, crabbing, dolphin watching, or just to cruise the Roanoke Sound. It's family fun at its finest. Half-day and full-day rentals are available. Be your own captain at Fishing Unlimited on the Nags Head Manio Causeway.
All right, everybody. Well, we'll tell you this. Let's talk about offshore fishing first. We always start down in Hatteras. They had good dolphin fishing, mostly bailers and dolphin. For some of you might call them mahi. We call them dolphin, which is what the fish book says. But these are the bailers, 3 to 8 pounds average. A few gaffers mixed in the mix. A scattered blackfin tuna. It's been good wahoo fishing in Hatteras, though. I know Jesse on the Carolina Girl had 5 the other day, and one of them was a 60-pounder, so that's a good deal. A few sailfish down there. Most of the bill fishing activity, though, is up at Oregon Inlet. For Hatteras, closer to the inlet, king mackerel, Spanish mackerel, amberjack, and bluefish. And then if you want to get back in the Sound, their inshore boats are going back there, but we'll talk about that in the backcountry report. At Oregon Inlet, another great day of fishing for the Alice Kelly tournament. I was over there all day. We scored 127 on day 2, the final day. We had 121 on the first day. And the standings are still being settled at press time. You can go to catchchat.com and get all of that information, or you can go to www.piratescovebillfishtournament.com and follow along all week long. When you get there, you can click on live audio, and you can also click on live scoring, and you'll be hearing me talking to the captains all week long. As far as pier and surf fishing goes, while we're still over in the ocean, it's been a good bite on bluefish. We've had a lot of puppy drum and a few bigger drum. There's been schools of big drum roaming around. Some of the charter boat guys are getting into them. But really, it's a nice mix in size classes, from a 45-inch drum right on down to a slot size puppy drum where you can keep one. And remember, if you're fishing off the piers, you do not need a fishing license. You're covered by a blanket license. Same thing if you go on any charter boat. You're going to be covered. So keep that in mind. No fishing license required. Now, if you wade down in the surf and cast a rod, you'll need a fishing license. So that's what's going on in the surf. We'll take a little break, and I'll come back to talk to you about the backcountry.
Ready to enjoy the Outer Banks the way it was meant to be enjoyed? Then you're ready to take the whole family to Jeanette's Pier in Nags Head. Start with a walk on the 1,000-foot-long pier to watch the sunrise, or a reel in the catch of the day. Some of the best fishing on the East Coast is right here at Jeanette's Pier. Plus, Jeanette's Pier plays host to various events throughout the year, including professional surfing events. For the best day you'll have on the Outer Banks, go to Jeanette'sPier.net or give us a call at 252-255-1501. Jeanette's Pier, milepost 16.5, Nags Head.
The backcountry fishing is really good big drum fishing. We've got nice sized drum in the 40, 45-inch class range, and they're really nice bite on speckled trout. You talked to some folks over here at the tournament this week that have been going out, and the eastern side of the Pamlico has really been producing a lot of speckled trout. I mentioned early in the report, the guys down in Hatteras are going, I'm talking about the inshore backcountry guides, are going out and they're catching speckled trout. And some of those are some nice size 5-pound speckled trout. Most of that, by the way, on popping corks and live croakers. But they're also catching bluefish, sheephead, black drum, and some puppy drum. The big drum fishing is more over my way to Englehard, Swan Quarter, over in the middle of the Sound. Night bite on the shoals has been really, really good. And all that is going on right now. If you're not sure how to go about catching those drum, the quickest way to shorten your learning curve is to hire a legitimate guide. Not just anybody, but a legitimate guide that works to a marina or has a reputation. Do your homework. Spend the money. Go with somebody like Gray Davis of Hide Guides and learn the ropes. Spend some money on a charter or two, and you'll be way better when you go out on your own boat. So that's one thing to suggest. Meanwhile, like I say, the early morning bite is the best bite in the surf or the pier really early now, because as these water temperatures go up and the air temperature is going to rise again, it's going to be a bite right in the wash. That's all I have for you today, though, and I hope you have a great day. Remember what I always say, you're not going to catch them in the motel room, so go at a line and may the good Lord bless you.